This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Little Bluebird Studios, Comfort Fit Dentures, Aliberto's, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school basketball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Continuing with the Round Valley Roundball Shootout, as it's going to be the Round Valley Elk girls team taking on the Cibecue Wildcats. As Round Valley will be wearing all white, Cibecue wearing black. As we have a quick moment to give you a Ace Hardware keys to the game. When you need a key made any day or night, any night of the week, head to Ace Hardware, 3 locations in the White Mountains. And I think the biggest key to this one is just trying to keep up what we had just watched. Just coming off of a great game featuring the Muggy-owned Mustangs and the Alchese Falcons boys teams. So if that's going to be the key one, let's do it. As it's going to be controlled in the backcourt for Round Valley. Bringing it up left to right. It's going to be Areola. She starts the attack and now making a cut after she had started the offense. Now has this one in the short corner right side, being surrounded by Cibecue players, fortunate to get it back out now and set up Areola after the reversal. Her 3-pointers on the way, but short, and rebound is controlled by Cibecue. Here comes Tristan Reedhead. She's going to trigger the attack for the Wildcats. Starting the offense to the right side. We're changing places and eventually setting with Fantasia Sanchez up and down well outside the right wing. Get it to her on a cut, though. She's going to put it up high off the glass. It will not fall. No, but before, the possession arrow was invoked. And the tie-up will result in Cibecue maintaining possession. Quickly inbounded. Step back 3 is on the way, but it's off the back iron. That left Reedhead's hands too hot. Rebound was controlled by Round Valley momentarily, but it's loose and still rolling free and eventually going to be taken by Sanchez as she goes to the right side of the lane, puts that one up, trying to draw the contact and whistle, and does so. Going to the free throw line to shoot 2 after Macy Soderquist is whistled for the first personal. And Sanchez's first Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw is not good. Second one, though, is on the way and will not fall. Rebound, though, is had by the Wildcats and put back up and in. There on the finish is Amani Joints Embry as she gives her team a 2-0 lead. 6 minutes, 52 seconds to go, and now losing her footing and losing the basketball. Taken away by Cibecue, thrown into the front court where Sanchez is going to run underneath it, fan out to the left, pull up for 3. It's not good, and rebounded this time by Kayla Logan in the Elk. She's going to trigger the offense as she comes up into the front court straight away, trailing 2, 6:33 to go. Gets it back into the corner, wanting to go into the post, but it was deflected. No, it was not. It's out of bounds. Just an errant pass, and Cibecue forces the turnover and is leading 2-0 as it has the basketball. Ball's inbounded again to Sanchez as she goes over a double team. Gets it to Joints Embry, who's going to push it out to the right side. Get it back in the post, but this time the entry pass is deflected and stolen away. Nicely done there by Soderquist as she completes the steal. Gets it off to Areola. Round Valley looking for its first point, 2 minutes in. Ball's again to the right block. One bounce to try to gather herself right, puts it up, but before she can elevate, she is bumped and fouled. No, it was during the shot. And she is fouled by Joints Embry. We'll go to the free throw line to try to get the Elk on the board here. They trail 2-0. As checking in to replace Emma Young is Kyrie Walker. So to the charity stripe for Mountain Mobile free throws goes Jalen Wright. First one is high in the air, but not good. Still looking for their first bucket or point Another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw is coming up. As this one's off the back rim and will not fall, but there's an offensive rebound gathered in by the newly entered Walker. Dribbles back and she's going to try a long two. It's off the side rim. Rebound pulled down by the Wildcats and Fantasia Sanchez as she has a long pass that's easily intercepted, and now a foul is going to be called. No, a traveling violation is going to be whistled before Joyce Embry had reached around. So sloppy on that end and going underneath the basket to inbound. Trying to force it to Joyce Embry, but short hops her, and it's eventually stolen away by Kyrie Walker. She has been making a big impact here in the early going as Ariola penetrates, kicks it back outside. Kayla Logan goes on the attack. She's stopped at the block, loses the basketball. She now is trying to get this one out of traffic, but instead it's knocked away, stolen away by the Wildcats. Here comes Cibecue already leading 2-0. 5:33 to go as it's pushed off to Joyce Embry outside the right wing. Puts it down on the right side with a right hand, and eventually falling out of bounds. It'll be Round Valley basketball after Sanchez lost her footing. There's two other courts and of course two other games going on and lots of whistles. So you'd have to forgive me if I'm momentarily caught off guard. As the Elks still looking for their first points and nearly thrown out of bounds. Using her dribble to save that one on the sideline. Nearly with the 5-second count, but able to save this one out to Logan, who's going to start coming to the near side, eventually drop it off Ariola. Give it right back to a cutting Logan, who double dribbled. No, a 3-second violation is going to be whistled on Walker. 2-0. The Wildcats leading right now on a putback. As they throw it into traffic, but Joyce Embry is able to get it before the dribble is poked away, stolen away. Round Valley has this one with Ariola coming along the near sideline, still looking for the first bucket of the Elk. Step through, neatly done there by Ariola. She is able to get that one up and in. 2-2. It took more than 3 minutes, but the Elk are on the board and now nearly taken away and finally stolen away. Push it up front where Logan's going to go on the attack and score that one off the glass. That'll force Cibecue to use a timeout. After two quick buckets are had by the Elk, Round Valley leading 4-2 with 4 minutes and 37 seconds to play in the first quarter. It's Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk106.7.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Cibecue uses a timeout after the Elk are able to force 2 turnovers and get their first 2 buckets as a result. Now also in the backcourt defensively following the timeout, but Sanchez is going to dribble into a double team. Fortunate to get that one to Joyce Embry, who is then contacted after she went on the attack by Soderquist, who just picked up her second personal. Both team fouls whistled against Round Valley have gone against Macy Soderquist. Nobody hopping off the bench, so faith being shown by the coaching staff. Well, a late entry. So Soderquist is going to have to make it work. Whoa, and then they force the turnover, so they will actually be able to now bring Jalen Wright and now late entries for the Wildcats is Francesca Smith as well as Leilani Ivins going to come in for Cibecue, which is trailing 4-2. Ariola, who got the scoring started, she's been triggering the offense throughout here as she comes to the top of the 2-3 zone. Bounce it outside to her partner in crime, who's going to go into the interior where Emma Young was trying to get it up, but instead it's nearly stripped away. Now a foul is going to be whistled on one of the reaching Wildcats, as it will be Ivins, who looked as if she was going to be able to strip away Emma Young, but Young, too strong, was able to maintain that long enough to force the whistle. So there's the second team foul whistled against Cibecue, is having a hard time with the inbound. Logan nearly has it poked away, but gathered in by Ariola. She attacks baseline right, float that one up with the teardrop. She's able to get that to fall as she's fouled. Anna Ariola with 4-point play with this Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw. Emma Cody is going to check in and replace Joyce Young. Amani had picked up a foul early, but think the confusion is who was the foul on. If it was on Leilani Ivins, it's going to be Amani Joints Embry. So the foul is whistled on 23. Okay. So that is scoreboard still reads 43. So if Joints Embry had been taken out of the ball game, so I had assumed it was because she picked up her second personal. But the scoreboard still reads that it is Leilani Ivins, so we'll just leave it that way for now. Free throw is good from Areola. She now has 5 of the 7 points scored by Round Valley, which has a 7-2 lead here with 3 minutes and 50 seconds to play in the first quarter. Wildcats try to bounce that one inside, but it's no man's land. Stolen away as on the attack comes Logan. Off to the right side. She can't get the finish, but she's bumped and fouled. As that whistle will go against Tristan Reedhead. And more Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw attempts coming up here for the Elk, as this one got off on a start.
Players are wanting to check in at our, we should just do interviews before they check in, maybe.
Don't know if the coaches would dig it. That was Katie Lavender, who's coming in to replace Tristan Reedhead, who was whistled for the first personal. Logan's free throw is good. All of the scoring for Round Valley has been done between Logan and Areola, as that foul shot's not going to fall. Rebounds controlled by Cibecue. Got on the scoring first in the early going, but since then has been having a hard time hanging on to the basketball, as there's 3 defenders lurking on the perimeter. That one's going to be pushed to the right side, and a three-pointer's on the way. It's not good. Wildcats are hustling for the rebound as that one's pulled down by Lavender, able to keep a couple of different Round Valley players away from her. She gets it off to the right side. Now Sanchez pulls up from 15. That won't drop as it's rebounded by Areola, who's hustling up the near sideline. Bounce that one into traffic as it's going to be a clean look momentarily for Emma Young, but she was collapsed upon and hammered by Fantasia Sanchez. That's the 5th team foul on Cibecue. And the Wildcats, who had initially had 40 girls try out for the basketball team. That's almost half of the female student body. After most of the schools on different reservations were not able to play in 2020, the Wildcat Nation was ready for it, as that foul shot is also not good, but it looks as if a lane violation is going to provide
a foul.
Oh, a foul.
Call a foul on 11.
So that's the second quickly on it, Fantasia Sanchez. And now Round Valley, for the duration of the half, is going to be shooting free throws. As off the bench to replace is Cadence Hook. Sanchez, who has had the basketball in her hands so many times with 2 personals, is going to be up to somebody else to try to direct. As Areola inbounds right to Emma Young, whose shot is a little bit too strong, and the rebound is tracked down. Nope, it is not. It's out of bounds off of a couple of different Wildcats. And grimacing after the fact is Francesca Smith. So that'll get Whitney Danford. It gives us a chance for a Summit Regional Medical Center injury report. Smith right now favoring her left. And now the ball inbounded as it's gathered in and elevated from Emma Young. She's got that one up and good. Having a hard time with the basketball in the back court. Fire this one toward the midcourt stripe. It's deflected and eventually stolen away by Areola. Pass this one up intended to try to get to the paint where she was looking for Logan. Instead, it's intercepted. Back comes Cibecue, trailing 10-2. Got the scoring started in the first minute, but since then the Wildcats have been shut out. Incidentally, Amani Joints Embry was the first one to score, the first and only to score for Cibecue, and without her available, it seems as if it's been a little bit of a tougher road to hoe there as it's intercepted by Areola. She again goes into the front court. Kayla Logan's got the finish.
Yeah, the Wildcats not getting many, they're not even getting many shots off. They've quite a few turnovers on the offensive end.
And there's another one in the back court. So trailing 10 points scored combined by Anna Areola and Kayla Logan. Cibecue also with foul trouble, 2 of its starters on the bench with fouls. Got Round Valley that's already in the bonus. Nope, no, they're not going to count that one as an offensive foul is called against the Elk. The whistle blown against Jalen Wright. is Wright out there? Maybe they meant Logan.
I think they call it an 11.
But I don't think 11's out there.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, she is. Okay. So Cibecue, after getting the turnover, that's the 13th foul on Round Valley. 2 minutes to play. Nearly thrown out of bounds. As the Wildcats now reversing it, now stopping in the center of the floor. Push this back to the corner near side, and there's been some creative pivot foot determination there from Emma Cody, and eventually they had to throw that. So 10-point deficit as the Wildcats fall back onto the defensive side. Catch and shoot a three-pointer from the outside. It's up and good. That is a Comfort Fit Denture three as it came out of Kyrie Walker's hands. On the other side, a running layup is attempted. It's over the square, not good. And now a foul is whistled underneath as Candace Hook. Ooh, that was not a three-pointer. That was just a two. And I believe I'm the only person in the gym who fell for it. So Kyrie Walker is there with a long two. But Comfort Fit Dentures, we love you nonetheless. Is now making the long walk. And for the next 9 minutes and 37 seconds, Round Valley is going to be shooting an awful lot of Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throws. Dude, already in the bonus, going for the 1-and-1. Emma Young, who's been making an awful lot happen underneath, puts up the first. Might have been an air ball. But it gives Round Valley an opportunity to set up the press. Nearly dribbling it off her foot, been able to control Candace Hook. Getting close to a 10-second count. She accelerates along the far sideline, then crosses over to the left to break it into the front court right side. Loses her pivot foot as she tried to drop it off on the interior. And another turnover there from the Wildcats. Minute 22 seconds left here in what has been an eventful first quarter. Trying to drop this one off for Areola, but it was too far in front. So the ball is stolen away and taken back by the Wildcats' Candace Hook. She had recently had a hard time with her pivot. She drops it off on the inside where Danford puts it up. It's not good. Trying to get the rebound. Trying to get her own miss as Danford, but a foul instead is called on Soderquist. Now that's her third. Soderquist a little bit frustrated. It's coming in to replace her is Tashina James. On the run, shot was blocked. With the putback, Danford can't get it to fall. Another opportunity as that one was lifted up from Ivins. She can't get that to drop. As Areola's got a player in front of her, you'll never guess it's Kayla Logan. She's got the finish. I think all of Kayla Logan's makes have been assisted by Anna Areola. Is there that one stolen away nearly out of bounds. It will remain with the Wildcats. Just 34 seconds to go. Cibecue got on the board first, scored in the first minute. It looked like it was frustrating Round Valley defensively as that pass is stolen away, trying to feed it out to Logan, but she can't run underneath it. So the team is exchanging turnovers. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. The Elk lead 16-2. Emma Young with the steal, trying to force it on the inside. Instead, it's taken away by Lavender. She throws an overhand pass there. Ivins is able to get that one scooped up underneath. She's got the finish. 5 seconds left. Trying to hurry and get this one away as it's into Emma Young's hands, but she can't get the shot up. So Cibecue bookends a bucket in the first and final minute of the first quarter, but in between, Round Valley puts up 16 points and is going to have a 16-4 lead after the first. It's Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Start of the second quarter, Round Valley with the basketball as the Elk lead 16-4. Another bucket had there by Cibecue to make it a 10-point game, and now a push and foul. And of course, the Wildcats have been in the penalty for much of the first quarter, and it's going to be an awful lot of free throws taken here in the second as that foul's whistled against Whitney Danford. So 2 free throws upcoming here from Tashina James. As the first one, this Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw is not good. That's a 1-and-1 opportunity that's rebounded out of bounds and will be Cibecue basketball. Extending the pressure end line to end line. Ball is inbounded to Lavender. She tries to throw it over the top of the defense, but it's going to roll out of bounds. It will be Round Valley basketball after another forced turnover. After this one, it'll be Bradshaw Mountain and San Carlos, another girls' game. As this offense starts to the right side, going back and forth. Kayla Logan directing things as it's off to Anna Areola, who knocks down a Comfort Fit Denture three-pointer. 19-6, and now forcing the turnover, nearly knocking that one away, but it will remain with Cibecue. Cibecue trying to go zone, but Round Valley patiently looking for opportunities around the perimeter as Areola can't get the inbound away. Now it's nearly taken away by Logan, in fact done so now, but the dribble's poked away from her, but will remain with Round Valley. Off the bench, Riley Hawes. As she comes in to replace Emma Young. The Elk lead 19-6. As again starting the offense, Areola coming to the near side. Outside is James. As this one back to Areola, but it's tipped away. Rolling free and eventually taken by the Wildcats. Try to start the fast break by throwing it again over the top of the fence, but it's run underneath and stolen by Walker. 6 minutes and 10 seconds to play in the half as the long pass was this time stolen away by one of the Wildcats. As I think that is Malia Antonio. She's trying to start the offense as it goes back over to Lavender. Drop it off on the inside where a 5-foot jumper was attempted by Danford. It's not good, and the rebound is cleared out there by Hawes. Here come the Elk leading 19-6. 5:46 to go. Is all alone on the baseline. It's Tashina James. She's got that first bucket for herself up and good. Make it 21-6, and Cibecue needs a timeout. 4 new Wildcats coming in with 5 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the half. 21-6, Round Valley leading at Show Ford's presentation of high school basketball on italk1067.com.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focus on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Round Valley scored but 5 points in the first 2.5 minutes, but already with a 10-point lead. There was not much that they needed to do to continue to capitalize except continue to dominate on the defensive side, which they've done. 4 players coming back in, including 2 starters who have foul trouble. For Cibecue, that includes Fantasia Sanchez and Amani joins Embry, who's going to get the feed from the left of the lane and get the finish. So she fell out with 2 fouls. But watching as this one starts to slip away, put the foul plague starters back in. 21-8 right now. Cibecue trails as there's Logan going on the attack. Can't get that one to fall from the right side. And now a push is going to be whistled against Riley Hawes. Fourth team foul whistled against the Elk, though Round Valley still leading 21-8. This one nearly stolen. It's Kayla Hogan. Knocks it out of bounds. Well, but it was out of bounds off of one of the Wildcats, so Cibecue turns it over again as it's inbounded to Hawes, right back to Logan. Ball fake to get it back to the left block, and Hawes fire that one up from straight away. It's not good, but rebounded underneath by James. Goes to the left of the lane, can't get the finish as it's still rolling free, and will remain with Round Valley after one of the Wildcats falls on the baseline with it. .13 advantage as Logan inbounds Hawes. Trying to go right back to Logan, but she nearly has it stolen away. Instead, she saves it back out to James, and then save it even further out to reset in a half-court offense with Areola. Up and down with the dribble before going into the painted area of Logan. Back outside James. Ball fake before it's stripped and stolen away. Here come the Wildcats after the turnover. It's Sanchez trying to go to the left side, getting by Areola, but can't get the finish as Logan is there with the rebound. Right back to Areola, and then all alone up front, Hawes. Can't get the finish. Has her second effort, back up and good off the back rim. 23-8. Round Valley now with its largest lead, and a jump ball is called after two players go down. The possession arrow favoring Cibecue. Up and down with the dribble. Sanchez approaches the 2-3 zone as she gets to the foul line after giving it away. Tries to scoop up a lefty. It's not good. Instead, rebounded by Hawes. Here comes Round Valley, already leading 15. As a long pass trying to get to the short corner. Ripping through is Kyrie Walker. She's double teamed. Ball's locked free, but then instead crashing on the loose ball is Kayla Logan. Kayla Logan, beg your pardon. As she has now 11 points. And Round Valley forcing another turnover by extending the pressure into the backcourt. .17 edge here for the Elk. Round Valley benefiting from Cibecue falling into early foul trouble, had to pull some starters, and then starting a parade to the free throw line. Is now trying to match up is the Wildcats defense, but momentarily losing the basketball. Logan's able to get it back and fire that one off the glass and score. She now with 11 as this one nearly stolen away, but Joyce Embry's able to keep it. Now step back, gonna try a three, a high arcing three that's not good, but the offensive rebound on the attack from the left side, not good. Rebound will result in a jump ball that will give possession back to Round Valley. Wakiwa Dale coming in for the Wildcats, and checking in for the first time for the Elk is Taylon Walker. Offense has started to the right angle. James goes inside to Walker, right back out to James. Tries to step to the left, but loses her pivot foot and travels. .252 remaining in the half. Stick around. We'll have the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sport halftime report. As it's 27-8, Round Valley leading Cibecue. Wildcats patiently going along the perimeter before a three-pointer is lifted up from Sanchez, but it's very, very short. Rebound pulled out by James. Give way to Areola. She's been directing most of the traffic as she goes inside to the mid-post, and Hawes, who turns and faces up and then takes one step to her right and finishes from 10 out. 4 points now for Hawes. 29-8, a 21-point advantage as this one's nearly rolling free, but instead gathered in and then setting up Aisha Enriquez, but can't get the finish. Joyce Embry kind of falls down, and eventually traveling is whistled against her. So 2:05 remaining, and now with the big 21-point lead, Areola walking it out of the backcourt. Remember, it was a 2-0 ball game, and it looked as if Round Valley was a little bit stunned, I guess might be the word, as this one, the entry pass knocked away by Joyce Embry. Now pushed back to the right side where the Wildcats need some points above all else. It's nearly a traveling violation, but picking up her dribble and able to get it back out. Sanchez feeds it to Reedhead. Now off to the near side where Dale wants to go to the high post. Eventually gets it to Enriquez, who pushes it outside. Sanchez tried another three-pointer that's not good, but the offensive rebound is back up and in there out of Dale's hands. 29-10. 19-point ball game right now. Cibecue's thinking if they can get a couple stops and a couple scores, going to the locker room trailing just 15, could feel pretty good about themselves. As Logan lost the handles, able to get it back as she dribbles it out between the circles to reset. Nearly poked away, but she's able to maintain it. She goes out to Areola and then try to go on the attack, but a blocking foul is whistled against Sanchez. And the 1-and-1 is upcoming here for Logan. She has 11 points to lead all scorers. Trying to make it 13 with these Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throws. First one is on the way and good. Less than a minute to go. As the second is on the way and off the side rim, Joyce Embry clears it for Cibecue, trailing 20. Trying to throw this one up and looking for Dale instead. It's going to be out of bounds, deflected by one of the Elk. (30-10). This ball is inbounded back to the right wing, toward the corner and right back, where three is going to be lifted up from Reedhead, but misses the rim. Rebounds controlled by James to Sheena into the front court right side before she crosses over to set it up from straight away. 35 seconds left as Logan goes back to the center circle in Areola. Logan right back outside the right wing. Gives and goes as she is going to catch this one toward the right block and get a hip check that's going to send her to the free throw line to try two more. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throws. And that'll be the third.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station.
First free throw is up and good. Second Mountain Mobile Auto Glass foul attempt from Kayla Logan. Rattles in. 32-10, 20 seconds left. Wildcats with 17 seconds to work with. Go to Joyce Embry. It's deflected around and eventually stolen away to James. Joyce Embry, though, takes it back. Kick it back outside. Thought about a three there from Reedhead. Instead, she goes inside to knock it down from two. And that's how the first half is going to end, with Round Valley leading 32-12. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focus on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Show Low, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's, real, fresh Mexican food. Hungry.
All right, it is the Honda Ski and Sport, Outdoor Ski and Sport halftime show as the Round Valley Elk are leading 32-12 here at halftime. It got off to a little bit of a slow start for the Elk, but they start pouring it in with Anna Areola combining with Kayla Logan, as they each had 10 points initially, and most of Logan's buckets were set up by Areola, but that has not been the case, as Logan is currently leading all scorers with 13. With 14. As she has now been doing it in just about every way imaginable. In fact, a lot of the offense seems like it is kind of circulating through her. So we consider a Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. And I think it's, again, much like had happened in the last one, it's just difficult to pin down anything that Round Valley has been doing in just one effort. So many defensive plays have been made by so many different Elk, as that's really been the biggest key here as we again take a peek at the Ace Hardware keys to the game, as they have been a defensive showcase here, with Cibecue really having a hard time cracking the three-quarter court trapping press that they've been throwing at that the Round Valley's been throwing at them. So that it's just a series of plays, and the biggest key now for Cibecue is twofold. First, try to make sure that they keep some players on the floor as they're running into foul trouble. Round Valley spent more than half of the first half in the bonus, but also hang on to the basketball and figure out that trap. As Logan's been the biggest story, the Round Valley defense. Number 2, And the Elk lead 32-12 as we'll start the second half for you after this. It's been the Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport halftime show. The second half will begin shortly. It is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, lit to smile, love your smile.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focus on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Getting ready to start the second half here. Round Valley with a commanding 32-12 lead. As Cibecue now coming left to right, trying to find a cutter, but it's nearly knocked away. Still able to get it back as there is an effort lifted up by Reedhead. No good, but Joyce Embry with the putback opportunity. It's not going to fall. And now finally cleared out by Jalen Wright. Here come the Elk with a 20-point lead, 7:34 to go in the third as James is freed up near the right block. That is actually Logan, as she can't get the finish. And then a foul is going to be whistled on Jalen Wright. That's her second. Hurrying into the front court right side. Here comes Cibecue trailing 32-12. Reedhead go back to the angle right side, and a comfort fit Denture three is elevated and had by Amani Joints Embry. She missed much of the first half because of foul trouble, but they're knocking that down. Make it a 32-15 ball game as Areola nearly loses it off on the sideline. Was able to fire a pass into the paint. First effort was not good. Put back tried there by Emma Young, but she can't get it though. She seems to have been fouled. Indeed, a whistle is blown against Tristan Reedhead. That is her second. So Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throws upcoming here for Young, who can't connect on the first. First time we've seen Brentley Hawes as she comes in to replace Jalen Wright. Neither free throw is good, but able to get that one wrestled away for the Wildcats, who have most recently been seen striking for a three-pointer. Now picking up the dribble, Lavender goes in front of the Cibecue bench. Jab step there from Sanchez as she tries to attack to the left side. Instead, cross back over to the right side, and another comfort fit Denture three-pointer is up and good. That's one way to get back into it, as the lead has been trimmed to 14. Now Areola trying to answer as she goes down the right lane line and has the finish. Got a couple of Elk trying to knock the ball away, and eventually successfully doing so is Young. But she loses that one in the front court, knocked away and then saved back by Reedhead. Here come the Wildcats, trailing just 34-18. Long front court pass, left side, left wing, three is on the way. Joints Embry can't get it to fall. Rebound is loose, and now nearly knocked away, but eventually Kayla Logan is going to be hit and fouled. That's going to be the fourth on Amani Joints Embry. Just has not been able to stay on the floor, as there's 6 minutes to play in the third quarter, and Round Valley walking it over the time stripe, leading 34-18. Long pass to the left of the lane, and finishing there is Kayla Logan. After the ball fake, she just has one bounce to get to the rim, and a foul is whistled against Jalen Lupe, which is going to allow the game's leading scorer, Logan, to convert this Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw in a three-point play. Off the side rim, it's not going to fall, and now nearly with the rebound taken away. That was Young who was hustling for the extra possession, but could not convert. Trying to get some help as she's going between the legs and now dribbled out of bounds. All smiles there after she couldn't convert. The steal was Logan. Stepping in front of the Round Valley bench, Geraldine Lupe has this one momentarily inbounded to Reedhead. It's going to be stolen to Logan, who's going to go to the rim, finish with a left. $18 points here for Kayla Logan. As Round Valley continues to suffocate Cibecue with its defense. 5 minutes and 16 seconds left here in the third. As running underneath that inbound is Lavender, going to the left of the lane, where a finish was had by Sanchez, and a foul is whistled against Brentley Hawes. First bucket here for Sanchez as she's able to knock down the Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throw. Now with 3 points. 38-21 though, still a big lead from Round Valley with 5 minutes to play. Entry pass intended for Hawes, couldn't get a handle on that one. She's able to save it back to Emma Young, who's got the finish. And now it's stolen away in the backcourt. Areola Going around one defender, can't get that one to drop, but there's Young with a couple of opportunities. Can't get the first two to fall, trying to get her third up, and it's stripped away. Brentley Hawes nearly has one up, but she's again stripped as it's out of bounds after Reedhead, who had taken it from Hawes, couldn't get a fork in it. Malia Antonio will come back in as she replaces Aisha Enriquez. As Areola just tries to flip an inbound pass into the painted area where she was trying to take advantage of Emma Young's size but could not do so. It's knocked away and out of bounds. Now going to the baseline to inbound is Soderquist, who picked up 3 fouls in that first half. That inbound pass is taken away by one of the Wildcats. Is going in the other direction is Lavender. Trying to get it to the left of the lane where Sanchez steps back, thought about a 3. Instead, they're going to reset with Antonio coming to the near side after a skip pass. Along the baseline, Sanchez runs that one up. It's too strong off the back iron and rebounded out of bounds to Round Valley. 40-21, the Elk have a lead with 4 minutes remaining and the clock running. Areola taking her time to get it over the time stripe as her team has that big lead. Move it to the right side where she drops it off again, looking to try to take advantage of Brentley Hawes' size, but that time sliding in front, one of the Wildcats knock it away out of bounds. That inbound pass again nearly stolen away, but momentarily Cibecue was able to take advantage, but it's again nearly knocked away as it's out of bounds, this time off of Young. But the Round Valley Bigs are really showing some hustle. That one's going to result in a turnover as Young gets this one toward the right block. He can't get the finish. It's rebounded long and outside, taken by Fantasia Sanchez as she spins around at the time stripe, trying to set it up in the short corner. Instead, start the reversal as Reedhead comes back to the near side. Spinning around again is Sanchez, trying to get to the foul line. Instead, she pulls up from 18, but it rims out. Rebounded underneath Lavender. She fires up and put back. It's not going to fall. This time the long rebound taken by Young, and she's going to hurry into the front court, going to the rim. She is no good, but she's reached in upon and fouled. That's Fantasia Sanchez. That's her third. It is, and it is. First free throw from Emma Young is up and good. Checking in at the scorer's table is Whitney Danford. As the foul played, Fantasia Sanchez steps out. Young's second Mountain Mobile Autoglass free throw is off the front rim. Rebounds pulled down by Danford. Now she's approaching Young and deciding, well, maybe I'm going to push this one off to the left, where it's instead crossed over the time stripe with Geraldine Lupe. Right back over to Danford, who has this one dislodged and eventually scooped up and stolen away by Areola. Coming up the center of the floor, she goes to the right of the lane. Young there can't get the finish, but has her own miss up off the front rim. Knocked out of bounds and will be Wildcat basketball. 41-21 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. And that inbound pass taken away by Areola with a nifty pocket pass over to the left block, and Young can't get the finish, but another foul. This one going to be whistled on Lavender. So Emma Young, who is 1 for 2 on her most recent trip for some Mountain Mobile Autoglass free throws, has that first one off the front rim and off to the right. 41-21. Round Valley leading. Second one is good. And timeout will be taken by Cibecue's bench. 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter. 42-21, the Wildcats trail the Elk. It's Shola Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Shola, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's. Real, fresh Mexican food.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
2 minutes, 16 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Cibecue with the basketball trailing 42-21. Trying to get it inside. Cibecue having a hard time breaking the exterior of the pressure. Now eventually a traveling violation is going to be whistled against Whitney Danford. .150 to go. As penetrating and then kicking it back to the free throw line. Logan is on the attack, but not able to finish, though she is clobbered. And will go to the free throw line to attempt another couple of Mountain Mobile Auto Glass free throws. Well, she's at the line with 18 points, and right now is on the fast track to being the player of the game, as that first one is short. Checking in to Sheena James, as well as, I believe, Riley Hawes? No. Kyrie Walker. Yeah. As that second free throw is up and falling. Logan with 19. Minute and 34 seconds remaining here in the third. 43-21 as all of Round Valley's defenders have fallen back to the three-point line. Waiting now as Reedhead brings it up to that arc before coming side to side and eventually settling in on Lavender. Trying to attack to the baseline's right, but has her shot blocked, rejected. I believe that was by Logan, as it's already to the front court. On the attack is Walker, scoring with the right hand. 45-21 with 1 minute to play. If you're curious, the next one up here on court one is Bradshaw Mountain and San Carlos, as this time another steal. This one is completed by Logan. She's going to get it outside to Ariola, goes right back to her, and she's got a 21-point afternoon. 47-21, it was momentarily 2-0. But then 16 straight scored in the first quarter by Round Valley, and since then it has just been off to the races. Is this one off to the right side? Can't do anything with the dribble there. Reedhead picks it up, trying to get it back toward the top of the key. Looking for a screen as she comes to the right, and Antonio knocks down a Comfort Fit Denture three. 47-24 with 14 seconds to play. The Elk can hold for the last shot. Ariola with a high dribble coming to the near sideline, deflected. Pass is still controlled back out to Ariola. She steps to the top of the key, shoots a three-pointer that's off the bottom of the rim and out of bounds. So just 2 seconds remaining. Is off the bench is Aisha Enriquez, coming out to replace Malia Antonio. And quickly off the bench, trying to get in is Cadence Hook, as she is going to replace Lavender. Trying to go from half court. It's not going to count if it falls. It does not, and it will be a 47-24 ball game going into the final quarter of play. It is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk1067.com.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN. When you think glass...
(47-24), Round Valley leading Cibecue here going into the fourth quarter. As next up on court one is going to be another girls game, Bradshaw Mountain and San Carlos. Logan having a hard time with the dribble, but she still had an excellent day as they go into the Taylor Walker. Trying to get this one up as now a big takedown and a falling on the back of her head. That was Aisha Enriquez, and coaches hopped up to see if she might be all right. Trying to wrestle that one away. Trying to get it away from Taylor Walker. That's going to be a tall order. She's a big one. And she kind of came back and hit the back of her head. She fell back immediately and started clutching the back of her head. Of course, there's initial concern, predominant concern, is one of, head, brain injuries. She's been holding the back of it. We're going to give her a moment. It's Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on NightTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Well, Aisha Enriquez is still down, and now the teams have been sent to the sideline. So the concern mounting here after she tried to wrestle the basketball away from Taylor Walker, as we wish that we had something more definitive to say about and could offer a Summit Regional Medical Center injury report, except to say that she hit the back of her head pretty firmly when she was rotating back to try to gain the inertia needed to get the ball free from Walker. But she's been down there for a couple of minutes and she remains. And so she does seem to be communicating with both of the people who are looming over her, but they are in no hurry to try to elevate her. So we'll give her all the time that she needs. It's 47-24 in the early moments of the fourth quarter on Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on NightTalk1067.com.
You've been there waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Hungry for a win? Your stomach is always a winner at Aliberto's. Open daily 7 a.m. to 11 p.m., Aliberto's is the best place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner to satisfy your hunger for real fresh Mexican food. With locations in Sholo, Wagon Wheel, Pine Top, Taylor, Heber, Eager, and Holbrook, they're ready to satisfy your hunger and help your stomach feel like a winner. Aliberto's, real, fresh Mexican food.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Sholo and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Hi, I'm
47-24, 7 minutes and 41 seconds left. Is slowly walking off the floor is Aisha Enriquez. She seems to have suffered a head injury when there was a jump ball that she had tied up Taylon Walker, and as she was rotating to her left to try and wrestle the ball free, she had hit the back of her head firmly. Round Valley's trainer has been standing over her, as well as Cibecue's head coach, and giving her plenty of time to make sure that there wasn't any kind of head or neck injury that would become worse if they had moved her, I believe. As there's already one player on the bench who's working some ice. I believe that's Francesca Smith, who's icing her left shoulder. So the aggressive Round Valley defense is quite literally leaving a mark, as trying to come to the near side and start the offense. Sanchez forced to go back to the far sideline, where she finds Reedhead. One bounce and having a hard time figuring out where to pick it up, and then nearly with the 5-second count, Lupe, though, able to get it to Sanchez as she tries to penetrate, but is nearly stripped and stolen away. Instead, the ball rolls over and hold the phone. This could be it for Joints Embry. Instead, a foul is going to be called on Kayla Logan, who's had quite the day, more than 20 points, as that's just her first personal. She's been very involved in the defense. As well as inbounded to a wide open Sanchez, but it's nothing but net, just not the way that you want it. So Round Valley with less than 7 minutes to play. Try to start the offense to the right wing. It's nearly stolen away, but dribbled out of bounds. Macy Soderquist is checking into the scorer's table. As Amani joins Embry, ready to inbound this one. It might be the afternoon here for Kayla Logan as she is coming out with 21 points scored. Is now picking up the dribble, trying to get this one to the near side. Eventually finds Reedhead. Joins Embry, circles over, thinks about offering a screen. She slips that one, gets it in the painted area, puts it up too strong. Rebound knocked around and eventually claimed by Sanchez. Back out to Joints Embry. One bounce to get rhythm, then drops it off for Sanchez, but couldn't get the finish, so she's pushed and fouled. Foul's called on Taylon Walker, her first. That was not on the shot, so Sanchez now, after the reversal, has a three-pointer up. It's a Comfort Fit Denture 3. Fantasia Sanchez with her first bucket and her team's first bucket in the fourth quarter. And it makes it 47-27 as a long pass breaks the time stripe. Coming to the near side where James tries to force it in. Where she's looking at Walker. Instead, it's dislodged. Areola winds up getting the loose ball, puts up a three-pointer that's not good. Hurrying up the far sideline and then trying to cross over to the right. Instead, going back to the left is Reedhead, stopping at the baseline where she goes back outside to Lupe. Thought about a three-pointer. Instead, she double-dribbled. Clock running, 5:30 to play. 20-point advantage here for Round Valley. Had scored 16 unanswered in the first quarter and took a 16-2 lead going into the closing minutes as Areola steps through a couple of players at the foul line. And now another player goes down, slowly getting up and going to be able to play through it. But meanwhile, on the other side of the floor is 3-on-5 as James pulls down a rebound. And, well, they couldn't get her out in time. And now trying to get off the floor is Cadence Hook. As that three-pointer is not good, but now a rebound and putback from Taylon Walker is going to allow them to stop playing and get Hook out of the game. So now two players with ice, one of them having a long conversation with the head coach, still worried about a head injury, and Hook now looks like she's favoring her left ankle. 49-27, Round Valley is in front. And right now, Cibecue just trying to endure. Ooh, now down goes Joints Embry. Yeah, it might have just had the wind knocked out of her. Making a hard cut. Instead, it's going outside Sanchez. And now Joints Embry with the three-pointer that's blocked out of bounds by Casey Walker. Walker had looked as if she wanted to try to help Joints Embry up, and Joints Embry said, nah. And then she tried to give her the dagger, but Walker there with the rejection. And now inbounding to Sanchez. Three on the wing is not good, and rebounded by Areola. Areola going side to side up the middle of the floor before going into traffic. Nearly has this one out of bounds, but eventually is. So it's still a 22-point game. The Elk cannot take advantage. And with 4 minutes to play in the ball game, have the commanding lead. Attrition starting to take hold of Cibecue. As it's now reversed to the left wing, but right back into Reedhead's hands. Round Valley extending the defense out 30 feet from the basket, but Cibecue haven't really shown a need to do so. Just trying to continue to force the issue. As a nice pass there to the right block from Lavender is able to feed Joints Embry. That's her first bucket there in the fourth quarter. Makes it a 20-point game with 3 minutes and 30 seconds remaining. Bounce this one to Walker. She's got that one up left short, trying to get her own rebound. Put that one up over the left shoulder. It won't fall, and now the rebound is cleared out by Lavender. Here come the Wildcats. 3 minutes and 18 seconds left. High dribble between the rings, and now coming to the near side. Lavender still with the basketball. Get over to Sanchez, who tries a three-pointer, but it's blocked out of bounds by Areola. Inbounded to Joints. Embry tries a high arcing three that's off the side rim. And now they're trying to cue the outlet, but it's out of bounds. Cibecue gets the ball right back. 2:49 to go. 49-29 is the score. Joints Embry trying to cut, gets this one along the foul line, but it might have been blocked. Rebound pulled down by Areola. They go into the front court with Soderquist going back over to Walker, who tried a three, but it's not good. Rebounded, though, by James, trying to feed that one to Walker, but it's out of bounds off her leg. Next up, San Carlos and Bradshaw Mountain. Another girls' game. Another good cut from Joyce Embry, but has her shot rejected by Walker. .20 game as the ball is pushed along the perimeter and then finally back toward the center circle where Lavender picks up her dribble. Defenders crash around her. She's able to force this to the near side, and Reedhead now uses a screen to get to the top of the key. Loses that one out of bounds, nearly, but it's saved by Lavender, nearly taken away by Areola, and it'll be out of bounds to Cibecue. Going back to midcourt, Reedhead with the inbound. Approaches the top of the key, but then forced back with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Sanchez trying to turn the corner, but attempting to poke the ball away. Kyrie Walker catches some contact. That'll be the 6th team foul on Round Valley. Not a lot of Mountain Mobile Autoglass free throws to be discussed from the Cibecue side of things. Of course, Cibecue had put Round Valley in the bonus very early in the first quarter. Is Joyce Embry's three-pointer very high, also short. They're taking it away in the back court. Areola lost it to Sanchez, who knocks that one in after the steal, making an 18-point game with 75 seconds remaining. And now reaching in the center circle is Lavender. That's the 7th team foul on Cibecue. So with 1 minute and 11 seconds left to make a wish. And Areola going to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. Rattles in. Second Mountain Mobile Autoglass free throw is up and around and good. 51-31. As Kayla Logan comes back out. She replaces Areola and now losing the basketball nearly, but getting it back. Sanchez dribbles to the right wing, trying to force this one into Joyce Embry, but loses the handle around Walker and eventually picked up by Taylon Walker. And now 55 seconds left, and I think both sides right now hoping to just avoid any further injury. As a step back three attempted from Walker, it's going to go over the rim and out of bounds and will stay with Round Valley. Quickly inbounded to Walker, but even quicker, stolen away by Sanchez. 40 seconds remain. Cibecue crossing over with Sanchez. Walker trying to force her to the baseline. Can't do so, but a foul is called, and that'll be the 7th whistled against Round Valley. So Fantasia Sanchez will go to the free throw line to attempt. Well, they're going to say it was in the act of shooting. They are, and the first Mountain Mobile Autoglass free throw is not good. One more on the way from Sanchez. That one's good. Taking 3. All right, so she makes 2 of 3 Mountain Mobile Autoglass free throws. 33 seconds left. The ball is inbounded to the far sideline. Soderquist nearly loses it, but Logan is there to clean it up. Get it to Walker, who puts that one high off the glass and not good. And it's rebounded out of bounds to Cibecue. Bradshaw Mountain taking on San Carlos. As a reach-in foul will send Sanchez back to the free throw line for some more Mountain Mobile Auto Glass tosses. Kayla Logan, the Alberto's hungry player of the game. She's got that rebound after the miss, trying to get it out of the backcourt. All smiles as she goes up the center of the floor. Nobody stops them, so why not? She goes in and gets another bucket after the announcement. 2 seconds remaining. Round Valley is going to win this one, 53-33. Cibecue hung around momentarily, but there was just too much Round Valley defense. So the Elk winners 53-33. Bradshaw Mountain and San Carlos are next here on court 1. It is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball, and iTalk1067.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school basketball on iTalk 1067 KNKI Pine Top and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Little Bluebird Studios, Comfort Fit Dentures, Alberto's, Summit Regional Medical Center, and Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of iTalk 1067 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to iTalk1067.com.